Well, it has been a little bit, but I am back. And I'm working on a fairly big project at the moment that I want to show you guys. So, if I come over to my carrot collection, or just in general my total farming collections, for carrot, I am finally on the leaderboard. I am placed 877th, and I plan on getting to top 10 or even number 1. Now, this isn't going to be easy considering that number 1 collection has, I believe, around 10 billion carrots collected, which is, no small amount, especially compared to my, I think, 370 million? Yeah, 370 million. It's no small amount, but it's also not impossible to get there. Now, what I plan on doing is literally farming just all of that with my Yarrant Muncher, my 5-star Yarrant Muncher, and I'm not going to be using any minions, since I don't really like the idea of using minions, especially when I can use them to get money for other things while I'm doing this. But yeah, that's what I plan on doing. Now, let me show you what I have collected so far. I believe it's in these 2 chests. I've got all of this, which is around 281 million if I'm selecting NPC, and here, which is 121 million. So around 400 million coins in carrots, and I have a little extra waiting in here. Now, I'm gonna just farm. I want to farm until I reach around 1 billion coins in that, and then I'm going to sell it all, and I don't know what I'm going to do with those coins. Probably finally hit Catacombs 24, since I'm only Catacombs 21, and yes, I do have a full Necron's armor set. But yeah, that's what I plan on doing with the 1 billion coins. Now, that's not going to stop me from farming after that point, since I found that farming is just kind of my calling. So I might also sell this Jaded Divine set, since I really just don't like mining, and I can max out my mining level through like minions and stuff like that. Now, talking about levels, I've recently maxed out 2 new skills. I've maxed out my enchanting, I got that to 60, and my carpentry, I got that to 50, which means my skill average is 44.1, and I've got farming 60, enchanting 60, and carpentry 50 all maxed out. I'm fairly decent in mining, but also kind of nowhere near, considering it's double getting to farming, mining 50, sorry. Alchemy I'm working on with, I sold it. I had a bunch of sugarcane, and I'm working on getting alchemy through that. And things like foraging, I don't know when I'll get around to that, to be honest. I hate foraging. Oh, another skill I have maxed out, maxed out so far, is 50 in taming. Yeah, I don't know when I'll do foraging, but that's what I plan on doing at the moment. Now, my farming gear hasn't really changed at all. For my equipment, I have full recombed rooted Lotus equipment. Some mainly all on Green Thumb 3, apart from this, which is on Green Thumb 4. And I don't even have 1,000 visitors served, but I'm working on that now. I have a level 100 legendary elephant with a green bandana. And for my armor, I've just got 3/4 recombed multi-fermento with the Pest Dominator 3, and some bustling recombed rancher boots, also with Pest Dominator 3. I believe my total fortune when I'm on the garden is 1,628 when I'm farming carrots, which is pretty decent. It means I make around 17 million coins an hour, and with pests, obviously, I make a lot more. But yeah, having said that, I think it's time we start farming. Now, this is my farm design. I'm using a mega farm with cocoa beans, sugarcane, melon, pumpkin, and netherwort, potatoes, carrots, wheat. I also have a pumpkin and melon farm like that, because I actually don't like that design at all. I can't remember who I got this design from. I'm about 80% sure I just stole it from YouTuber's Island, probably 30 virus, so check out his garden if you want to get this layout. And yeah, I'll be farming carrots basically just having a 93 speed, going back and forth with my A key and space to brake, with obviously Euro from 19, all that stuff, I'm sure you know. And yeah, I'm gonna start farming. Anyways, I'll catch up in about an hour or so, or 2 hours. I've got Calvin's from the Fox series on one episode, like 13. You guys should totally check it out, it's really good. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so it's been just over an hour of farming carrots, and I'm gonna see how much I've gotten in total. When I started farming, I had around, I think it was 59,000 enchanted carrots in my sack, and now I have 79,500. So I'm going to say just roughly 20,000 enchanted carrots I got in an hour. I also went up around, I think it was 2 to 3 million on my counter. And if I look at leaderboards, I've gone from 877 to 871. And so what I want to do now is go ahead and convert all the carrots I've got so far in my sack here. I want to convert them all into enchanted golden carrots, chuck them in the chest, then start from scratch and farm for about, say, 3 to 5 hours. I don't like keeping track because then I get demotivated. So I just farm until I feel like I farmed a lot, and we'll see how much I've gotten in total. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and turn the carrots into enchanted golden carrots right now. Alright, now that I've bought a whole bunch of normal golden carrots, let's go ahead and convert the enchanted ones, the enchanted carrots, into enchanted golden ones, and hope I don't need to buy any more golden carrots. So to do this, we're going to use the new-ish super crafting thing to mass craft the golden carrots. Now in total I got 79,800 enchanted carrots, and then it's 128 of those to craft one. So I just divide it by 128 and I get the amount that I can actually craft, and then boom, I've crafted exactly the amount that I can, also known as 623. Now over at the bazaar, if I were to insta sell these, it'd go for 47 million, or if I were to sell offer, it'd go for 49 million coins. But I'm not going to sell it, and I'm actually going to chuck it in the chest over here and add it to the total collection. Now in here we've got 172 million, and here we've got 281 million. Also, it's around about 500-ish million. Also, halfway, once all these are filled, it should be the equivalent of 1 billion coins. But yeah, now that I've got that out the way, it's time to go ahead and start farming even more carrots. So I've took a small break from farming. Keep in mind I've barely farmed in general, since I only have like 9,000 enchanted carrots, which is roughly 15 minutes of farming. But that's because something slightly big happened. If I come over to the auction house right here and look at money to claim, I have 250 million coins from selling my Divine's armor. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and press this little button here and get a whole bunch of money. Now I actually don't necessarily have a use for this money just yet, at least. So what we can do is go ahead and put it straight into the bank. Well, I got a little bit too much money apparently. But yeah, in all seriousness, that is quite a large sum of money that I'm going to eventually use on something. I'm not really sure what. Probably I'm going to have to guess dungeon gear, that, or Green Thumb 5 or something like that. I don't know. But I'm definitely going to use it eventually. But for now, it can just sit there and, well, yeah, sit there. Having said that, let's go ahead and get back to farming. Alright, so it is the next day, and I've been farming for a decent amount of time, so let me show you what I've got. If we go ahead and look in my enchanted agronomy sack over here, I have 1,200 enchanted carrots. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and craft them all up into enchanted golden carrots and see how many we have in total. Alright, now that I've got all the golden carrots that I hopefully should need, I'm going to go ahead and use the supercraft command and enchant them all into enchanted golden carrots. So with the amount of enchanted carrots I have, I am able to craft 801 enchanted golden carrots, which is definitely no small amount. So we're going to go ahead and craft them now. Oh yeah, they go in my sack. And now I'm going to take them out and we're going to see how much they sell for in total. Alright. So, if I wanted to sell them instantly, they'd go for 58 million coins. Or for a sell offer, they'd go for 63 million. But, we're not going to sell them, and we're going to go ahead and actually put them in the chests. Also, I did completely redo my island in between some of those clips, because it has been a day or two maybe. So that's why it looks different. But in total, we are now over halfway to 1 billion total coins. If we look in the total profits, this is 281 million, and this is 232 million. Yeah, that's all for farming carrots. For the last bit of this video, we're going to go ahead and do the experimentation table over here. Now, even though I have enchanting 60, I want to carry on doing this every video, because I do get the chance to get a super rare book. I don't know which book that'd be, but any sort of tier 6 maybe, or tier 7, it's guaranteed, or, well, tier 7s are guaranteed, to give me hundreds of millions of coins, hopefully. Some tier 6s might, but that's if we get really lucky. Anyways, having said that, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, now that we've done both the experiments, it's time to go ahead and do the actual super pairs thingy majiggy. Let's go ahead and do it. Well, that was entirely just bad, but hey, at least we did it, I suppose. Anyways, with that being done, I believe it is time to go ahead and end the video there. So, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and like and subscribe, maybe comment if you feel like it. I do love interacting with you guys, and I hope you enjoy. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next one, and goodbye.